Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Neng Dewi Himayasari. I'm a lecturer from Sharia Faculty, Universitas Islam Bandung. I'm here. I want to talk about my research is explain about the potential of Waqf in Bali, where in fact Muslim is minority. But traditional tolerance toward Islam is very good. So the presence of Islam there, in Bali, is welcomed. However, problem occur when the guidance of indigenous people for Islam is hampered by government policy, where it is difficult for customary Waqf land to be legally recognized as an asset Waqf. I will explain more the research in Bandung Annual International Conference or BAIC on 5 September 2023. I hope you to come and join us for more explanation. Here my short video. Happy watching. Okay, here my research about Waqf asset management on communal land by Waqf governance, Receptie Contrario, and Maslahah Ammah perspective. My research team are Neng Dewi Himayasari, Iva Hanifia Senjati, Ira Siti Rohmah Maulida, and Las Reza Octavia. Observations were carried out directly in Bali. Until now, the Waqf institution respondent in Bali are still in touch with us, and we have collaborated several times to provide counseling and socialization of the Waqf law. Okay, introduction. Waqf is one of the processes to provide welfare to the people. With Waqf, Islam will achieve a balance in the welfare and resilience of the country. The importance of Waqf centrally must be supported by several things so that Waqf is carried out properly and correctly in accordance with Sharia and state regulations. Then, what if prosperity in the concept of Islam can be achieved but hindered by state procedural? That things need to be answered to harmonize life between us. Okay, this data from Ministry of Religion Waqf Information System or BWI. This data explain that the potential of Waqf in Indonesia is very good and people interest in Waqf is increasing. This increase will happen in fact of the welfare of Muslim in Indonesia. As we know, the total of Waqf land site dispersed over the province with a total size is this data is very high. Bill Mosque constructed by 57% of Waqf land in Indonesia, resulting in Waqf land site of which mosque is to stand. Beside mosque, the land can be built for the school, so for the hospital and extra. Why we choose Bali? The province of Bali has most population in Indonesia, so that population is Hindu, making Islam minority in that province. Bali is placed for excellent category in the 2020 National Waqf Index or EWN. Seen from this data, the amount of Waqf land in Bali is very significant. This data of Waqf land that is recognized by the Waqf institution. Even though there are many more Waqf land in Bali that have not been published and legally recognized, one of which is Waqf belonging to the Balinese traditional community, which is welcome for humanity. The problem comes from arise when there is no legal customary land ownership to be submitted as Waqf asset. Methodology we use primary data source is interview and secondary data source is literature review. So the qualitative approach study was used in the case study. Data analysis used descriptive and narrative analysis. Next discussion, the presence of Waqf administrative rules in an obstacle in the development of Waqf in Bali because most of the land in Bali is customary land which according to positive law, if used for Waqf, will be weak in the law. The diversity of customary land used for land Waqf will be problem if there is no validity. We use Waqf institution, Receptie, Contrario, and Maslahah Ammah perspective. Conclusion. The first, local government establishing the policy declaring that temporary Waqf criteria can be used to administer Waqf asset. The administration was concluded by issuing the minute receipt of Waqf asset now to the customary administrator, Nazir, Waqf, and the Religious Affairs Office or KUA. Nazir can transfer Waqf asset to land that can become private property, such as village yard land or PKD in Bali. This research suggests that the local governance in the Bali area focus on legalizing the administration of Waqf asset on customary property to have good Nazir governance. Otherwise, Nazir would struggle to meet Islamic corporate governance standard for openness and transparency if he neglects to report the management of Waqf asset on customary land. Nazir is required to provide monthly reports to the Indonesian Waqf Board on the administration of Waqf asset. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.